Hey man, we back at it, man. It's a good day, man. How you guys doing today, man? Give me a second, let me fasten my seatbelt. We're gonna jump right into it, man. Jump right into it, man. We're gonna jump head first. Head first into the deep end, man. Today, man, we talking about retention, man. Yeah, I don't got no notes, but I think I remember the notes off the top. So we good today. And today we good, you know what I'm saying? But today we talking about things to stay away from on retention when you're retaining, you're trying to be a retained male, and a retention for the retention and the retainment. You know what I'm saying? This is how we coming today. This is gonna be what's said today in this video is how to retain and what to stay away from, man. So we're gonna jump right into it today. It might be a short video because I don't really got too much points, but off the top, I remember a few points. So yeah, man, things to stay away from. Number one, man, you got to stay. But a lot of people don't know this because I stumbled across this in a certain video. It was one of them. It was an Indian video talking about brahmacharya. It was talking about the yogis and stuff. But certain things to stay away from on the retention when you're retaining. You're trying to be a retained male for the retainment. You got to stay away from spicy foods. You got to stay away from onions, honey, and I just learned. I mean, these are foods that'll boost your libido. Anything that boosts your libido, you kind of want to stay away from, you know what I mean? Because it'll make you, you know what I'm saying, it'll get you excited. And you think next thing you know, you somewhere released and you laying on your back, your eyes closed, and you all weak and you come to and you just released somehow. You know what I'm saying? That's what some of the foods will do to you. So the spicy foods, like, you know what I'm saying, anything hot and spicy, jalapenos, onions, pepper, you know what I'm saying, spicy stuff. And honey will boost your libido and, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, honey, onions, ooh, your boy's eye is doing better. My eyes doing better. You know what I'm saying? But honey, onions, and I just found out watermelon, you know what I'm saying, will get you there too. You know what I'm saying? Because your boy found himself eating the seed of watermelon. I think I'm cooking, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing a little fast. I'm doing some watermelons. And next thing you know, man, your boy's just out there bricked up. I'm just out there bricked up. I couldn't unbrick. I was bricked up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure watermelon. Damn, is that my boss? No, but I'm pretty sure watermelon, man, it does good for the circulation. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you boys just bricked out. I couldn't unbreak. I'm like I'm too big. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's feeling, man. But yeah, man, that's a couple of foods to stay away from, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure it's no libido boosting foods, you know what I'm saying? Or you'll be just walking around bricked up, and you really don't want that when you're trying to retain, you're trying to be retained now for the retainment and the retention. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Those foods, those spicy foods, man, stay away from those, man. Another thing you want to stay away from, if I can remember, stay away from low vibrational people and low vibrational places, man. You don't want to get caught up in that mess, man. For instance, man, you don't want to be at the club, man, or you don't want to be with no, let's say some Jezebels, man. You don't want to be. You gotta really calculate your moves when you retaining it. You want the retention for the retainment and the retention. You gotta calculate your moves, man. You gotta stay on point. You know what I'm saying? Because one slip up, you know what I'm saying, like I said, you'll wake up on your back and you'll come to and you'll be released. Somebody even took your essence and now they running down the street with your essence. You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna stay vigilant of our surroundings and the people that we're hanging around. You know what I'm saying? Because you be around some low vibrational stuff for long enough. You know what I'm saying? You wake up the next day, you feel drained. You're like, what the heck did happen? You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, you was hanging around low vibrational people. You was at the club with the Jezebels, man. That'll take your juice right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to stay away from low vibrational people, low vibrational places. You know what I'm saying? Not to make it sound like we are high and mighty and we better than anybody, but we on a mission and we got to protect the bag. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to walk in the hood with the bag. You ain't just be walking down the street in the hood with the bag on your shoulder like, no, we gotta protect the bag. We not better than nobody, but we on a different mission. You know what I'm saying? We on a different mission, and we got different motives. You know what I'm saying? So we protecting the bag, and we staying away from low vibrational people. Because some people will sit there and, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people they just want to argue, and all they know is argue, and that'll bring you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I know I build a lot of momentum, so if somebody's arguing with me, your boy might carry that into the whole day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might carry that to the whole day and transform that through the whole day, like, and transmute that through the whole day, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely gotta watch what I'm doing, I mean, especially the mornings, you know what I'm saying? Your mornings gotta be precise. You gotta wake up and you gotta think positive thoughts, because your morning, you know what I'm saying, it dictates the rest of your day. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep the thoughts busting, like, you gotta think, you know what I'm saying, think positive, you know what I'm saying, in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Don't carry no as soon as you wake up, man, don't hold on to no negative thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Because that'll influence your day right there, you know what I'm saying? So we staying away from the foods, the spicy foods, and we staying away from the low vibrational people, you know what I'm saying? Another thing, I don't even know how to cut that, man, because your boy's busting, I'm going, I don't need no cuts, you know what I'm saying? And another thing we staying away from, man, we staying away from the girls, you know what I'm saying? All right, we gonna need you to use your discernment here, you know what I'm saying? Because your boy had to boss up and make a boss move like a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna stay away from the girls in the sense that you can't handle yourself around them, you know what I'm saying? So let me just, you know what I'm saying? Let me just put a short story in there. Your boy was chilling with the girl, you know what I'm saying? She was a nice little young lady, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely smack it, you know what I'm saying? And we was chilling at her crib, you know what I'm saying? She was working on the house, I would go there and work with her, you know what I'm saying? It'll be just us two, and you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, man, your boy's tickling her and I'm bricked up and I'm tickling her. I'm telling her, yo, let me carry you up the top of the steps, to the top of the top. I'm saying, let me carry you to the top of the top. And your boy's bricked up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm tickling her, we giggling and stuff. And then the next night, your boy had a wet dream, yo, about her. I lost some energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, golly, your boy was bricked up for so long. You know what I'm saying? I had the blue balls, and then I had a wet dream, you know what I'm saying? I guess the wet dream was to, help with the blue balls and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because the body's intelligent and knows what it's doing, but nonetheless, your boy lost energy because I'm chilling with a female and I'm sitting there playing little games with her and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So your boy, so that's what I mean when I'm saying stay away from the girls, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what I had to do was I had to tell her, yeah, I mean, she knew I was retaining male for the retention and the retainment. You know what I'm saying? She knew I was retaining for that reason, you know what I'm saying? For the glory. I'm saying, you son, bro, I was retaining for the, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to turn into Goku out here. You know what I'm saying? So she knew I was retaining. And I told her, like, yo, like, we can't chill at your crib dolo no more because your boy's retaining and retention for the retainment of the retention. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm retaining. I can't chill at your crib dolo no more because I don't trust myself. Next thing you know, I'm going to wake up on my back and you're going to be running off with my essence somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I had to tell her, like, yo, we can only, because we start walking, when we first start chilling, we was hitting the trails, you know what I'm saying? We was walking trails, 6 miles, 5 miles here, 6 miles there, you know what I'm saying? We on the trails. Your boy was still bricked up on the trails, but it was better than being at the crib alone, you know what I'm saying? Because when retention, I'm trying to control myself, but randomly I'm just getting brick everywhere. Like, I'm just bricked. The shopping center, I'm just bricked up. Like, I'm pumping gas and bricked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Randomly just getting bricked, but I say that to say this, you know what I'm saying? So I told her, yeah, we got to keep this house at the crib, you know what I mean? Because I don't trust myself, you know what I'm saying? One day I'm going to carry you up the top of the steps and I'm going to break your shit down. So I had to tell her, like, I can't chill at your crib no more, you know what I'm saying? Because your boy just too brick out here, like. And she understood, you know what I'm saying? Then, I mean, I guess she got upset about that, and she always brought it up. Oh, you banned yourself from my house, you know what I'm saying? So she was upset, you know what I'm saying? But I say that to say this, you know what I'm saying? No, and I liked chilling with her at her crib, you know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. It was a breath of fresh air. She was a nice young lady. She was like on the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you change, you attract different people. So she was on a similar frequency as me. She was doing some of the same stuff, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful young lady, you know what I'm saying? But and I liked being around her, and I like being in her crib, you know what I'm saying? I look forward to going to her crib. I'm saying I would skip the gym to go to her crib, but I had to make a boss move, and I had to say, hey, we're gonna have to keep this outside because I don't trust myself, you know what I'm saying? So she understood, and that's what I mean, you know what I'm saying? But if you could, you know what I'm saying, if you could manage, you know what I'm saying, you can stay around the ladies if you got control of yourself. But at the time I didn't have control of myself, you know what I'm saying? I probably still wouldn't be able to control myself. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, you know what I'm saying? Because that desire is such a primal desire, and it's just so embedded in our DNA to reproduce, you know what I'm saying, and break shit down. So your boy had to stay away because eventually I was going to break her down. But I'm kind of mad I didn't break her down because we fell off, you know what I'm saying? I could have break her down one time, but who knows, man? Who knows? But yeah, so that's the third one. That's the girls, man. We're going to stay away from the girls. And now, I'm going to think of another point. I'm going to be right back. All right, you know what I'm saying? We back. Another thing to stay away from is we're gonna stay away from you know what I'm saying, the IGs, man, the Instagrams, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fix your algorithm on the gram, you know what I'm saying? So if the gram is just showing you, you know what I'm saying, big booties, you know what I'm saying, man, you you gotta fix your algorithm, or you gotta hop off the gram, you know what I'm saying? Because that stuff will trigger you. You might be like, nah, man, it ain't gonna trigger me. I see the big booties all the time on my timeline. Yeah, but you gonna see that one specific big booty that look real good, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna have a thought, it's gonna plant a thought in your mind. You can be like, yo, that shit was crazy, gang. You can see that one specific big booty that look right, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna throw your whole mental space off. Now you might click on that page, and now you scrolling down that page, and then now you feeding them little thoughts, and now the thoughts is getting bigger. Next thing you know, you know what I'm saying, you hitting up the sneaky link and you breaking some shit down, like, you know what I'm saying? So it starts in the mind. You gotta guard your mind like a fortress. You gotta guard your mind like a fortress out here, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stay away from the websites, and we're gonna stay away from the Instagrams and the social medias, you know what I'm saying? Because they be sneaking it in there, man. You know what I'm saying? These girls nowadays, they know what they doing, man. They posting these pictures, and they posting these beautiful pictures, and the big booties and all type of stuff. So we're gonna stay away from the IGs and stuff, man, because it's no good. It's no good. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, I've done that, you know what I'm saying? I lost essence. So I brick shit down, I lost essence, you know what I'm saying? Off the websites, off the IGs and all type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stay away from the IGs, man, and the websites, you know what I'm saying? Because it's no good, you know what I'm saying? And you're not missing nothing if you delete your IG and stuff, man. Trust me, man, we out. Another thing we're gonna stay away from the low vibrational foods, man, because that stuff dampens our energy and that'll kill our willpower. So we're gonna stay away from like let's say cheeseburgers, pizzas. Like if you indulge too much in some low vibrational foods, candies, that'll dampen your energy and lower your willpower. And next thing you know, you'll be like, yo, why am I getting pulled and swayed each way? Why am I you know what I'm saying? Why do I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I wanna, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll take your willpower and it'll snatch it away from you. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stay. And this goes hand in hand with the first one, which was the spicy foods, which boost your libido. So this is just the bad foods. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stay away from the bad foods because that'll take some of your energy away. And next thing you know, your willpower will be shot down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So the bad foods, and we're gonna stay away from the drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the drugs is well, that's a no-brainer right there. You know what I'm saying? The drugs ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stay away from that stuff too right there. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't even gotta go into the drugs, you know what I'm saying? But just the bad foods, like, you know what I'm saying, we eating cheeseburgers. So when you're retaining it, you really gotta plan to go long term with this, man. You gotta tap into it's not just one thing. I mean, so you gotta tap into the diets, man. You gotta tap into the mental diet, the physical diet, and the spiritual diet. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get everything on board, because if one thing's off board, you know what I'm saying, the foundation ain't gonna be foundation, and it's gonna be rocky out here, and then we gonna topple when we get to the top. You know what I'm saying? So we building a good, strong foundation, and we gonna go straight to the top. So you gotta line up everything, man. We gotta line up the spiritual, the physical, and the mental. You know what I'm saying? All these things gotta be, you know what I'm saying, in cohesion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna stay away from the junk foods, man. The junk foods ain't gonna do nothing but, you know what I'm saying? And the junk foods will actually make you think different. You know what I'm saying? You eat junk food, and then your body will be it'll create a dopamine spike. Now you want more dopamine. Now you scrolling some more. And after you scrolling, you know what I'm saying, now you want more dopamine. So now you know what I'm saying, now you on websites, and then now it's just a dopamine game. So we gonna desensitize our mind, and we gonna stay away from the high dopamine stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Another thing we're gonna stay away from is the high dopamine stuff, because the high dopamine stuff, that'll create, you know what I'm saying, create a dopamine snowball effect, and then we'll be looking for dopamine everywhere we go, you know what I'm saying? So that's another thing to stay away from. And I'm pretty sure that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't got too much space on my phone, so we're gonna keep it pushing. I mean, we ain't gonna keep it pushing. We actually gonna end this video right here, and we're gonna make up another part 2. You know what I'm saying? Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, your boy be right back. You know what I'm saying? I got part 2s, part 3s, part 4s. You know what I'm saying? We coming, man. And that's just a couple of things to stay away from on SR when you're trying to build a long, good, you know what I'm saying, strong streak. So I love y'all, man. Peace, man. We out.